countryside.
Aloha.
Hello. Who is this?
Hello. You okay?
What accent is that?
It's my accent with funny twang.
I miss you.
It feels like forever.
It has been forever. Literally, in the past 2 weeks, we talked like twice. And we didn't even talk. We just short messaged.
No, you short message because you're really blunt in your short messages.
Yeah,
I still long message, and then I
Yeah.
go, is she annoyed at me, or is she just what? Think she's just busy
You
again.
should know better.
I know, right? I just don't know. I'm like.
You can safely say that I am never annoyed at you. I'll tell you when I'm annoyed with you.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
All right, so where are we? We're on season 2. I do believe we're on episode 13, baby, my lucky number.
Unlucky for some.
We got lots to cover. I got a great trivia game for us today.
Okay.
We've got, I'm sure, a great random fact, a great tell me something good story, and...
You've got a life hack because you texted me in the middle of the week so you didn't forget it.
Oh, yeah, I got to remember what it is.
Yeah. It's not like, hi, how are you, Lauren? It's like, I need to send this to you because I'll forget it if I don't. Like,
You're right,
okay.
I did. Now I got to go back on my messages, and I've been a movie freak over the last 2 weeks, so maybe I'll do a couple of reviews.
Yeah, we so need to add a couple of reviews in there because I feel like all I'm seeing is you at the cinema at the minute.
And how was Rocket Man, Lauren?
Yeah, really good, Sheila.
You're such a liar.
Definitely worth watching. Yeah, recommend anyone goes.
Liar. All right, how about we say what's up to our most amazing sponsor, College Hunks, Hauling Junk and Moving.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. College Hunks, Hauling Junk and Moving. Boy, have you moved into your new apartment, your dorm, whatever you need? Guess what? College Hunks, Hauling Junk can do it for you because they have the moving abilities and the junk removal abilities as well. So it's getting to be that, you know how you do the spring cleaning and then you do the fall cleaning?
Yep.
It's getting to be that time of year.
Oh, don't! Shh! I don't want to know about fall. I want summer to last forever.
Because it only lasts like 2 weeks in England.
I know. This weekend, funnily enough, was like heat wave. So, you know.
Well, College Hunks, Hauling Junk and Moving, I got up with my buddy Jeff Moss, and we're going to talk about him in the next podcast, too, because we're a little behind in our 1 Minute Wilmingtons, but say no more, it's fine. We will reveal on our Facebook page where we're going and what we're up to. If we're going to do what I plan on doing, it might involve Jeff upside down in a harness.
Oh, my gosh, I hope it happens. Why am I not there? Why am I never there for the fun ones? Seriously. That sounds good.
Yeah, spoiler alert. So I have to let you guys know that. My friend Sean will be calling them and using them because he's getting ready to move into a new, bigger home because he's getting ready to have a baby.
I love it. And your in-laws are moving into his home still, right?
That is correct. Isn't that
so
crazy?
Random. And can I just say, I love it. Jeff shared a post on Facebook last week, and I just love it. He said one of the best decisions he ever made was buying into the franchise in Wilmington.
Aww.
Love him.
He's the greatest.
Isn't he just adorable? But he might not be liking us that much if he's hanging upside down in a harness.
He'll love it, trust me. Thank you guys for being amazing. They're upstanding, fully bonded and insured, and they take care of your stuff like it is their personal prized possession. So thank you guys for doing that. If you guys are moving or you have some junk that needs to go, College Hunks, Hauling Junk and Moving, just go to collegehunks.com and put in your zip code. I don't know, Lauren, what do you think? How about we start with a random fact?
Oh, yes, let's do it. Now, this random fact, though, you're going to have to sort of tell me whether it's potentially true or not. I think it's going to get everyone's minds working a little bit.
Okay. I've got Google ready.
Okay. Apparently, there's only one letter that doesn't appear in any US state name.
Oh, there's only one there that doesn't appear in...
Why are you Googling it? I want to know what letter you think it is. Stop searching for the answer.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hit return yet. I just typed it in.
Oh.
Okay, so only one letter that doesn't appear in a state name. Well, it's not A. It's not B.
Okay, we don't have time to go through the whole alphabet.
It's Z. It can't be Z. There's York. There's.
It says you'll find a Z in Arizona, a J in New Jersey, and 2 X's in New Mexico and Texas.
Okay, hold on. D, E. There's E. Yeah. F, G. Georgia. Hawaii. H, I. Hawaii. J, K. Kansas. L. Oh my God, California, L.
Go to the end of, nearer the end of the alphabet.
Vermont is V. Utah. Oh man. M for New Mexico. N for New Mexico. O, P.
Do you want to know the answer?
No, I got to figure it out now. Dang it.
Okay, apologies to all our listeners. Stay with us.
Mississippi's got a P. M-I-S-S-I-P. P. Okay, it's got to be Q.
Yay! But if anyone finds a Q somewhere, please tell us, because this random fact is maybe not right, but you know, who knows?
Most Americans do know all 50 states, and that is correct. I don't see a Q in any of the states' names. You are right.
It's not so much of a random fact now, is it then?
It's kind of great fact, though. I've never thought about it till just now. Good job, Lauren.
Well, you're welcome. There you go. You learn something new every day, right?
That's right. And now that I feel like I'm in game mode, let's keep going. I've got a fun trivia game that I think you'll like.
Okay, well, I might like it, but will I get it?
I don't know. It's called 1990s music trivia. I was an 80s girl. You're a 90s girl.
Well, I was born in 85, but, you know.
All right.
I don't know how good I'm going to be, but let's give it a whirl.
All right. I have got, good Lord. I've got like 100 questions, so.
Okay, let's just maybe pick 5. Of the easiest.
I'm going to go for a speed round. I think I like the $25,000 pyramid where we have 60 seconds. So I think I'm going to put you on a clock and if you don't even know it at all, I want you to
passing.
Yeah, just pass. We're going to see how many we get right in 60 seconds.
This could be the most boring game ever. It could just be like pass, 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 ding, ding, ding.
All right,
game
we're
over.
Gonna find out. We're going to find out. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm
3,
sweating, but I'm ready.
2, 1. Who is the only female solo artist to have a #1 single hit without releasing an album?
Pass.
What famous star appeared in Paula Abdul's Rush Rush video?
Not a clue.
What was Blur's first #1 single in the UK?
Oh my gosh, not a clue.
Which group's debut album, named after a London suburb, had a Pet Shop Boys cover song? Which 1993 video began with a girl holding up a play card that said Once Upon a Time?
No idea.
Connect Lulu and Dan Hartman to a 1990s group.
Take that.
Yes! Yes!
Is it? Oh my God!
Fastest selling debut record, best selling UK single of UK charts in 1996.
What was it?
Yeah.
No idea.
Which Stephen Kapoor song was included in the soundtrack Dumb and Dumber?
No idea.
Oh.
I got 1!
And you got 1 out of 8. Good job. Okay, are you ready for the answers?
Oh, do you know what? The worst thing is I work in radio. I should know this stuff. If you'd have given me A's and B's, like which one, I could have got it. If it had been multiple choice, I'd have been all right.
All right, who is the only female solo artist to have a #1 single hit without ever releasing an album?
See, I wanted to say someone like Beyonce or Madonna or somebody like that, but give me a clue.
Lisa Loeb. It was the song Stay. You remember that song Stay?
Oh my gosh, I remember that. I would have never known the answer to that, but I do remember that song.
What famous star appeared in Paula Abdul's Rush Rush video?
I wasn't really a Paula Abdul fan, I'm afraid.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, okay. Would never have known that either.
Blur's first #1 single in the UK was Country House. Now this one you're going to kick yourself. Which group's debut album, named after a London suburb, had a Pet Shop Boys song cover?
Give me a clue.
You know this because you told me about this group, but I've never heard of them in my life. And now I know them only because of you.
I told you about the group.
Yeah, it was in one of your trivia quizzes, and it was named after a London suburb. East
17!
Yes!
Oh, I was thinking the song was named after a suburb, not the group.
The album, named after a London suburb, had a Pet Shop Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think like the album name, not the band name, but it was
I know.
self-titled, so that was confusing. But
1993 video began with the girl holding up a play card that said "Once Upon a Time." Two Princes, the Spin Doctors classic.
I don't think I know it. Do I?
If you want to call me baby, just go ahead now.
Oh, I do know it, but I wouldn't have known who it was.
Yeah. Okay, fastest selling debut record, best selling single of UK charts in 96 was Babylon Zoo's Spaceman. Originally appeared in a Levi jeans ad. And Stephen Kapoor's song was included in the soundtrack for Dumb and Dumber is Boom Shakalak.
I literally wouldn't have known any of these. Hopefully our listeners did a bit better than me.
Which female artist released a song called Hero in 1993?
Oh, what's her name? Oh my gosh, Lauryn Hill.
Nope.
No,
Hero. Hero.
Who?
Hero.
Oh, I want to say like M People or something like that, but I don't know. It's like I can hear the song.
When a hero comes along.
Oh, Mariah. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong song.
Oh. Title of MC Hammer's most successful single of the 90s?
Dunno.
You Can't Touch Us. Hammer
Hammer Time.
There you go. All right. I should have started at number 9. At least you would have known.
You might have got me on a better flow. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe next week. Hey, one out of 8.
I'll take it because it was Take That.
You-
Relight my fire.
I'll take that. Literally take that. All right. All right, Lauren. Let's do some life hacks.
Okay, so shall I start with mine?
Yes, because I gotta find mine.
Okay. So apparently, if you like painting your nails, and sometimes you just have that drama where you drop your nail polish on the floor, or your child gets hold of it. I see a lot of that with friends on Facebook where a child has got hold of the nail polish and it is everywhere. Apparently, if you immediately pour sugar on it, it actually clumps up, and then it means you can like actually get it off the floor. Like if it goes in clumps on wooden floor, you can just sweep it up. I don't know how good it is on carpet, but apparently there you go.
Wow.
Sugar.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll work. Don't hold me to
I'm
it,
sure
but
I'm
you
not
know.
gonna try it on my floors. So
The power of the internet has told me that it works.
All right. Well, I have to use the power of the internet to give you this life hack because you need this website in order to do what I need you to do. Okay.
Oh, okay.
If you're one of those people like me, like my husband, like a lot of my friends, probably not like you, Lauren, who cannot watch a movie if they think that an animal will die.
Probably not you, Lauren.
Not you, Lauren. You don't care about the death of animals.
Well, I still think it's emotional, but maybe it doesn't impact me as much.
Yeah, to the point where if you know the dog's gonna die in the movie, you don't see the movie. That's how bad it gets, right?
Okay.
I can't. If I know I never saw Marley and Me. I never watched A Dog's Purpose. Okay. You think your friends are going to trick you, then you'll go to the movie, and then it does die. You're like, ah! You know what I mean? Well,
they are horrible friends.
Yeah, bad friends. Well, you don't have to worry about them anymore because there is a website that apparently not a lot of people know about. I cannot believe more people don't know about this website. It is called doesthedogdie.com.
Oh, my goodness.
Not making this up. You can search the title, and it'll tell you if the animal dies. You want to pick a movie? Go ahead. Pick a movie. I'm going to type it in.
I can't think of one with a dog in.
It could be a horse. It could be a cat.
Okay, so it's any animal. It's not just a dog. Mm-hmm. Black Beauty.
Oh, Black. B-E-A-U-T, Black Beauty. When you click on Black Beauty, here's the list. It tells you, does the dog die? No. Does the cat die? No. Does a horse die? Yes. Are animals abused? Yes. So and it goes on and on. Are there clowns? Are there fat jokes? Are there ghosts? Are there jump scares? It literally will tell you anything you need to know. So you are totally prepared going into this movie to know if indeed does a dog, cat, worm, doesn't matter. Going into the movie whether you are going to go see that movie or not.
I kind of feel, though, like you also know what's going to happen in the movie, so there's no point going anymore. You know what I mean? It's kind of taken that away.
No, those are just things. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know the story involved.
But if you start watching the story and then you're like, oh, I hope he doesn't die. Oh, I know he does. You know, so
If the dog dies, I'm not going to see it, Lauren.
I think we've had this discussion before, like
Yes.
Marley and me. You've not seen it because it was emotional. I watched it and got so angry that the dog was so, like, just not behaved. I just got really angry at that film and everyone said to me, it's so emotional. And I was like, emotional? Emotional? Have you seen how badly behaved that dog is? I just can't cope.
What? You're just... What's wrong with you?
I know. And Callum keeps going on and on about getting a dog. Like, we're ready to argue about getting a dog because he's adamant he's having one. And I'm just not good with it.
Oh, Lauren.
I know. It's like first world problems over here right now.
Oh, Lauren. So anyway, if you're one of those very sensitive people and you need to know, indeed, does the dog die? Or whether it be a horse or cat or any other animal... Visit doesthedogdie.com and you will know and be ahead of the game. With that being said, I did go indeed. I knew it was coming, but I'm like, the story's got to be good. I'm going to suck it up for the first time in my life and go anyway to go see The Art of Racing in the Rain.
Do you know what? I actually quite fancy this. Because Kevin Costner's the voice of the dog, isn't he?
And also, let me tell you, I am not a Kevin Costner fan.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. I'm not a fan at all. Loved him. Loved him as the dog. He was brilliant.
Here we go then. Movie review it for everyone, please.
Well, The Art of Racing in the Rain is narrated, yes, by a dog. And I don't want to give too much away, but it's about the dog and the family who's impacted by this dog and just the universe in general. So, of course, we have the Milo guy that's from This Is Us and Heroes, and everybody loves him. And I've not been a avid watcher of This Is Us, so I can't give you like so many details, but everybody loves the guy. And he's a race car driver, and he falls in love with a girl. They have a kid, and life happens, basically. So, I mean, I'm just going to kind of leave it at that. However, the movie starts when the dog is a senior, then he goes back in time to when he was a puppy, and then he kind of tells a story of his entire life. Now, does the dog die? You can go to doesthedogdie.com, and you need some clarification because I am going to give you a spoiler. You never see the dog die. Okay? So if that helps, you know
Is that like, but we don't know if he does, though?
I can't give you that spoiler because there is something that is just beautiful and there's surprises in this movie that I don't want to touch and spoil for anyone. So should you go see The Art of Racing in the Rain? Yes, it's a great movie. It's a family movie and everybody will love it, laugh, and cry.
Amazing. Should we try and share the trailer as well, maybe on our Facebook page so people can have a little tease on it?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Let's do that. So while we're speaking of dogs, I think we should probably do our Tell Me Something Good story now because I've specifically chosen it this week for you.
Did you know that I needed something good and fluffy in my life?
Well, you always, anything relating to dogs.
I always need something fluffy in my life.
Always need something dog related. Mm-hmm. Well, this one you are going to love, and it's the story from here in the UK. Oh. So the dog's name is Shadow. Now, I think, and I don't know whether this is right or not, so correct me because I'm not a dog person.
Okay.
A Shar-Pei?
A Shar-Pei. Mm-hmm. He's a wrinkly dog.
Okay, so Shadow, the Shar-Pei, was on holiday with his owners, Amber and Wayne, when he slipped his lead and ran over a 550-foot cliff edge.
What?
So
this is not good.
Bear with me. So, they searched for days to try and find this dog, and they couldn't find him.
Oh, God.
But, incredibly, the 20-month-old dog was discovered alive, but he obviously wasn't in a very good state. But he was found on the beach below the cliff near West Bay in Dorset. Okay? So this dog has fallen and survived for 45 days.
45 days?
Now, when you look at pictures, he was not in a good state when they found him. He was very, very thin.
Okay.
But
Uh-huh.
they reckon he survived by eating seaweed and licking the rocks for moisture.
Oh, my God.
How clever is that? He underwent surgery to try and remove sticks and stones and dried seaweed that were all like in his stomach, but he's on the mend. He also broke his leg from the fall, but he is on the mend and he's already gained weight and he's now at a healthy 40 pounds and his broken leg is healing well. So he is all good. He's been discharged from the vets. There's a really cute picture as well with his little cast on his leg. And his owner, Amber, who is age 39, she said Shadow is doing amazingly well. He's now been discharged from the vets and we're taking him on beach walks again. We thought his ideal might have changed him, but he's still the same energetic dog. He wants to go on runs, but we are having to control him because his leg has not fully healed. We've also taken him back to the beach and we've bought him an extra secure harness so he can't make another run for it. So he disappeared on the 9th of May and he wasn't found until the 23rd of June.
Oh, my God.
But he's okay. So I know there was sad parts to that story, but it's feel good because how did he 45 days eating seaweed and licking the rocks?
I can't listen to 45 days. Every time you tell me 45 days, it breaks my heart.
I know. Imagine if it was your dog, the poor
Oh
owners.
my God! Why would you put that in my head?
Well, I just was feeling sympathetic for the people that owned him.
Now I'm thinking of Harley dying for 45 days.
Just don't go near a cliff edge. It's fine.
Oh, you're horrible.
You took it there. I felt sorry for the poor people.
Of course I'm going to take it there. I'm that person. Oh, God. Harley, I love you. Where are you? Harley, I need to be licked. Come here. Oh, there's my buddy. Tell Lauren she's a big mean head for telling such a sad story. Tell her. Tell her again. Tell her. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought it was a good story.
That's because you hate animals.
I don't hate animals. Oh my gosh, all our listeners hate me because they think I hate animals. I don't. I'm cool. I'll let Harley wander around when I just don't want to stroke him and let him lick me. I'm just not good with that. I'm not horrible to Harley when I come over, or any other dog for that matter. I'm just not affectionate to them because the minute you start showing them love, they lick you, and then I go into freak out mode and need to wash.
All right, and normally we do this in the beginning of the podcast. So I thought we'd just switch it around. The one thing I should probably ask you is, how you been for 2 weeks? Because I barely talked to you. You're kind of going downhill when we last podcast. Oh,
so I'm going to have to tell this super quick because it could go on. So, we knew we'd had the problems with the wardrobes, the problem with the unit that I bought, that the top was damaged. Then I bought 2 bedside tables and I think I talked about that and they were damaged.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I spoke to them. They said, not a problem. We'll replace the bedside tables for you. They then said they'd deliver them to my work, which is over an hour away, one radio station that I freelance at. So I'm not there all the time. And I said, oh, can you change that to deliver to my home address? Yes, not a problem. So they delivered it to the other one anyway. When I get there a week later, they've only delivered 1 replacement, not 2 replacements. And the 1 replacement is still damaged.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. So I phoned up. I said, just give me a refund. I've had enough. So we're now getting a refund on the 2 bedside tables. Since then, though, I've also purchased a new light because, I'm having my light obsession. Love the lights.
You got a light in a cage.
Oh, yeah. The one I posted last week is a light in a cage. It looks better in person than it does in the photo, but it's quite cool. But I've bought another one, which is like an old-fashioned movie light. Ooh. And I love it. But I ordered it online. Went to pick it up, got home. The silver movie light bit on the top had a massive scratch in it. So I phoned them and said, can you order me another one to store? Not a problem. We take it back. Callum picked the other one up, comes home. This time there's a massive chunk out of the legs. So I phoned him back and I was like, I want the legs off the first one and the top off the second one. And they were like, okay, go back to store, see if they've still got it. I rang the store for an hour and a half, 15 calls I made to that store, and they didn't answer. So I went over, thankfully. End of this story was I managed to get the legs from one, the head of the other, so the light's now cool. We then are due to have new internal doors, and we ordered the internal doors on the Monday to be here on the Tuesday. They then phoned us last thing Monday and said, we can't get the stock of those doors. I'm really sorry. So the carpenter's coming Wednesday. So we then managed to find some other doors. Callum had to hire a van and go and pick them up. And we got the hinges that the carpenter had said. He then came over on Wednesday and said, so because this is like not that old property, these hinges aren't going to work. They're just going to bow the door frame. My mistake, you need some other ones. So we've had to try and get the other hinges, which haven't turned up, and they didn't turn up inside. So I've still got all of the doors in the middle of my floor. Like, honestly, and then another carpenter who was going to build me an understairs cupboard messaged me the other day and went, I'm really sorry. And I know him. It's my friend's husband. And went, I'm really sorry, Lauren. I've decided, after telling me he couldn't do it until September, and I'd sent him the picture, he said, I'm really sorry. I'm not going to take on any more work at the weekends, so I'm not going to be able to do it for you. Seriously, Callum just sat there and went, honestly, Lauren, you are one of the most unluckiest people. Yeah. I know. And the only thing that Callum did was go and pick the doors up for me. And when he got there, they went, just to let you know, these go on offer in 2 weeks' time. So I'll tell you what, I'll give you the 10% off today. What?
Yeah.
How does he get so lucky?
What did you do to the universe to get this kind of, yeah.
Honestly. So yeah, that's basically been my week whilst working at various different radio stations, driving over an hour to each station here, there and everywhere. I've also been trying to deal with everything damaged and broken.
Yep,
so yeah.
There it is.
That's it really. That's the story. Oh, one good thing happened to me today though.
Please.
I wanted a little edge trimmer. You know when you cut your lawn and you go around the edge and cut the edges? This one's like a little curved edge one. And I went into a shop. They were £7. I was like, do we need one? I don't know. I thought, do you know what? I won't worry about it today. Went to another shop. They were 15. I was like, I am not paying 15 quid when I saw them for like 7 in another shop. I then went to the supermarket and they had all their forks and spades and that in the sale. No edge cutters. And I was like, damn it. They're all reduced to like £1.50. I only flipping saw an edge trimmer, didn't I, at the back of the shelf? £1.50 for my edge trimmer. My husband is going to be so happy when he gets home from work.
Right.
I didn't even know the price either because there wasn't even a tag for the edge thing. So I was like, well, all the shovels and that have been reduced to like £3.50 and £2.75 and a couple of £1.50. So I thought, you know what, I'll take it. Even if it's only a fiver, I'll buy it. £1.50. I was so excited when it beat through the till.
That's awesome. See? Good things do come to those who, I don't know, they do
put
something.
up with a lot of bad.
I know. It's like, I can't even finish that sentence. Oh, bless you, girl. Bless you.
What's been going on with you? Anything new and exciting happening?
I wish I could tell you that, but no. I mean, it's just, it's slow going. We got just the final reno. It's just taking forever. You know what I mean? It was going to
be a tough one, though, this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, we had to gut, like, all the walls to the bare bones, back to the studs. Then we had to replace some studs because they were rotten. Yeah, and then we put the insulation back in. Then we had my electrician buddy come in, and he put in some new plugs and outlets and all kind of stuff. And so now we got to do the finish, and then we got to add some more flooring to the subflooring, I should say. To make it completely flush, so I don't want a threshold anywhere. I want it to just smoothly go through. So now we got to pick up 15 pieces and just $200 more. It's just like, oh, guys, 200
missions.
Here, 200 there, 200 there, 500 there. Oh, it just adds up. Good.
Oh, well, hopefully we'll both be having about a week in 2 weeks' time, and I'll maybe have some doors.
Yeah, I'll have a story to tell you because I will be going to the silos in Waco, Texas.
When do you go?
This weekend. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
A little fixer-upper.
That's gone so quick.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So
I'm so excited.
I should have lots to tell.
I'm jealous, but I'm excited too. I wish I was coming with you.
Me too.
On a side note, though, I got some amazing suggestions for our road trip next year.
Ooh, yeah.
And I'm still slightly confused. Route 66 is still flying around in there.
Yeah.
But we have looked at the possibility of doing Memphis, Nashville, the Smoky Mountains, maybe Charlotte, and then maybe Wilmington.
Yeah, you can just hit I-40 for all that.
Oh, can you? Is that all on I-40?
Most of it is.
I'm just looking at maps. I don't really know what I'm doing, but, I'm trying. I'm trying to work it out.
I think Nashville's on 65. I know Memphis is on I-40, and then you can go straight to the Smoky Mountains and all that, go on I-40.
Yeah, somebody said all the mountains and that were quite good. So there's loads of places we want to go. So trying to cut it down, it's so hard.
I know.
But I think we're liking the idea of that because we wanted to do like Texas. So we thought we can get that fix in Nashville, like the countryside of things, which is what we really...
It's totally different.
Yeah, but that's what we were thinking. Like Texas, we were thinking like we would get that sort of feeling. Obviously, I know Nashville is very, very country music. But do you know what I mean? Texas has loads of ranches and things we'd looked at.
So
we quite fancied that. But it's just too far.
Yeah.
Trying to get it all in like 2.5 or 3 weeks, it just won't be fun.
Yeah.
And it's gotta be. So I'm having to cut it down a little bit. But thank you to everyone for all of their suggestions. When I put it online, it kind of went a bit crazy. Everyone just started suggesting everywhere. And I was like, I just want to go everywhere. I need a year out to just travel around the States, I think.
Yeah, well, you just need to pick a different route every time you come back. You
Exactly.
know? Just...
I don't think I'm going to be able to put Wilmington in the end every time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And
I'm
that's,
trying.
You know what? That's okay. We'll meet you wherever you are.
Okay.
And whenever you're ready to do like Wyoming, Utah, Montana, Oregon, like all that, we'll come with you.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, baby. Road trip, Lauren. Here we go. Woo! All right. Well, that just about does it. So it sounds like you got everything off your system. And in the next 2 weeks, I expect to hear nothing but good things happening in your life. Okay?
Trust me, I hope so.
It'll happen. I feel it. I'm feeling like I'll have inspiration from the silos, and I'll be so close to having the last trailer done. You'll have your doors and your correct hinges, and everything will be all good. It'll be like a utopian state next time we chat.
Fingers crossed.
All right, see you in 2 weeks next time on the Lauren and Sheila Show.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in to the Lauren and Sheila Show. Music was licensed by Bensound. Find our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, TuneIn, Apple Podcast, YouTube, and Google Play Music, and at laurenandsheilashow.com. Want to talk to us? Find us on Facebook at The Lauren and Sheila Show, on Twitter and Instagram at Lauren and Sheila. Leave all good comments on any of our social media platforms. All negative and hateful comments, you can send them right to hell. Want to become a new and improved amazing person? Sponsor our podcast. Email us at laurenandsheilashow@gmail.com. Thanks for tuning in as we ponder across the pond with The Lauren and Sheila Show.